Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 between the Bangalore Crowns and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Great information there from David Gower. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The away side win the toss, and they'll have a bat.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Willie is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Knight Riders are 6 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure they'll cut that off.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
9 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 15 for none. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Yep.
Huge edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
There'll be runs here.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Well placed, should get a single. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. And dropped. Strong appeal.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Good throw from the deep, on target. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Thick edge. Good work there on the boundary. 4 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 25 for 2. Willie from the south end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing. The captain's going to change things around in the field. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Edge, there's no one there, could go down to the boundary. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Big edge! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The batters will have plenty of running to do now as the field goes out to protect the boundaries.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
7 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 46 for 3.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Waiting. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Straight to the fielder.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, nice bowling. Wait there. Well bowled.
5 runs added in the over. The Knight Riders are 51 for 3.
Yep.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep, yep.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Russell is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Gets off 0 with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Seven runs added there. The Knight Riders are 58 for 4. Going with spin now.
Some moves being made in the field, looking pretty balanced now between defensive and attacking.
Oi! Nice bowling. Yep, yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Sharma has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either.
Win on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Ready. Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Over. The Knight Riders are 72 for 4.
Yep, yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot, a pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Misses everything.
Sharma with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 84 for 4.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
The bat was very late coming down on that.
Right there. Up.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 91 for 4.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
What is that? Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
4 runs added in the over. The Knight Riders are 95 for 4. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy did it get hit. Just brilliant.
Nicked it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Sharma from the north end. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Right there.
Russell was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Timed that perfectly. Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half.
Russell has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Drives and misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
15 runs added there. The Knight Riders are 143 for 4. Willie back on now.
Yep.
Strong appeal. Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Line and length is spot on. If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Singh was confident of a not-out decision and fully justified in taking that review. Perfect technique and placement.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one, too many loose deliveries. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Super shot. A couple on offer here.
Good throw from the deep, on target. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Yep. Ball's in.
A few moves made in the field.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Clipped neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Great timing. Right off the meat of the bat.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square. Good return there, back from the deep.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 186 for 4. And the innings comes to an end. The Royal Challengers will need 187 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Finds the edge. Now then, was there a feint edge? Yes, well taken in the slips.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous...
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 5 for 1.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Misses everything. Edged it. Big appeal. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
A little late on that. No runs scored. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Edged. Loud. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They'd look for a couple here.
Good return there, back from the deep. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single. Caught. What a position to set there.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Good bit of timing there.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Gone. It's a good catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Huge appeal. Straight to the fielder. Nicked it.
Managed to get off the mark in a rather streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep. No. Yes. Ballers.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
9 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 34 of 5. Southey from the north end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Middle that one, great timing.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Appeared to be well within the limits and the umpires called a wide.
Super piece of timing.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Patel will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. In the air, looks to be landing safely.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Southey getting a wicket in that over, really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Drives and misses everything. Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it, though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. Go!
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Royal Challengers are 66 for 6.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Yep. Go!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
One ball.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Catch it!
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Catch it!
They'll get at least one. Fantastic catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep, yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Chance.
Poor fielding. Throw sent to the wrong end and both batters are safely home. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep, yep.
Narine has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Going with pace now.
Yes.
Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep. Keeper.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yeah, yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yep.
Number 11 for the Bangalore Crowns.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Big shout.
Yeah, yeah.
Gone. Takes it and seals the win.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels.